Okay, okay, we just started.
Right. Eh,
Started.
Right.
Okay, everything is pretty much fine. What is it? So we arrived at this book because you recommended what is it? Raise Me in a Lobster Suit. Doing that on the stream.
Find it fucking boring. And oh boy, I surely hope you have a fucking.
Project.
It
Said,
doesn't appear here.
yeah.
This
Uh,
the live stream does not appear in. Ah, here it is.
on Discord.
Thank God it has a normal thumbnail.
What is it? Um, yes, you recommended Raise Me in a Lobster Suit. And then I checked the book out. I checked the author out on Twitter and on their website. And safe to say I was not intrigued very much. But I was intrigued in the what is it? I was intrigued in the illustration author, the illustrator. And guess what?
They had like a book called the 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 the, the, the Book of Grickle.
They did have the book of Grickle, but what else I wanted to say? What else I wanted to say was that what is it? I checked them out. I checked them out on. I'm gonna go to the archive, archive on archive.org. I checked the author out here on the archive.org. Okay. I'm forgetting their name. Basically, I checked them out, and I also listened to podcasts that they were on, and I found out that they have their own YouTube channel called Grickle, also called Grickle, where they upload animations and whatnot. Hold on a second. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, they have their own YouTube channel where they upload animations, and I listened to this podcast, the Gutter Talk podcast. So basically, he explains uh, the experience he had coming up as a what is it?
Gay man?
As a what now?
As a gay man?
As a gay man?
That's how it usually goes, right?
No, he's coming up as a artist, comic guy. This he wrote.
Oh.
He also drew this book, Peter and Ernesto, and he talks about his inspirations and whatnot.
I'm just saying that question wasn't earnest. Normally, whenever I hear coming up, I think I think you meant coming out, and then I immediately jumped into yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, but no, I don't think he's gay. What is it? He talked about his comic Peter and Ernesto, and how he was inspired by other children's authors, like the Frog Friends. I forgot what that's called. I'll think about
I
it.
think my ass is infected.
By what?
The inside of my ass or something.
Are
Like
you?
my fucking rectum or my. I know. I know. Why the fuck am I talking about this shit?
You tend to have a knack for saying what comes to mind, and I respect that.
Yeah. You're probably the only one who respects that.
What is it? Peter and Ernesto, and he says he was talking about how during the process of writing this comic, he was thinking about. Let me see if I can get it in my search history. Frog. No. I'm gonna check my bookmarks. Hold up.
Uh, Going mobile. I suddenly decided that I need to try to take a shit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for that book. Oh, okay. Here. The book called Frog and Toad Are Friends. This book. Uh, and the author described Frog and Toad Are Friends as what is it? Being like he said himself this was genius writing. I haven't actually read the book, but I did watch a movie that he was also inspired by called The Straight Story, which is about a guy who rides a lawnmower uh, across an entire state to what is it? To meet his brother, who who he haven't talked to in a while, and it's just well,
Fuck. Kind of sounds like the running uh Forrest Gump. And
hmm.
that's the first thing that came to my mind. Uh if you're wondering why the wheel sounds, if you could even catch that shit on uh I just remember that it's probably gonna be 10. How much is 10 degrees Celsius on Fahrenheit?
I would have to guess like 10 degrees might be around maybe 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know. You said Celsius to Fahrenheit? 50. 10 degrees Celsius.
50 Fahrenheit. It's gonna be like 50 Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. It's gonna fucking lower down to 40 or 30 on around midnight.
Hmm.
Well, not I don't know. I don't know how 30. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna be 30. 30 until like it's probably gonna lower to 40 Fahrenheit like later in the night, but right now it's 50. Shit, it's lower than I think than I thought.
Is it cold over there? Is that what you're saying?
Uh, it's definitely cold. It's definitely colder. Holy fuck! It was like at 8 Celsius in the center of Santiago, but where I'm where I'm at, it's like fucking 7 Celsius in the outdoors. I think by the end of the stream, it's probably gonna be at like 40.
Oh yeah, it's winter over there, right? I mean, is it
To
fall or
45.
like what season are you in? Because we're in what is it? Different hemispheres.
You just have to hear me take a horse. Take like you don't need.
You can
It's just
mute yourself if you want.
it's like the size of an average potato.
Okay, like an Idaho potato.
But see, it's
Hey,
definitely gonna be cut.
hey, what's
You
up?
came up at the worst time because I took a shit and I was about to tell Alan that when I wipe, it's probably gonna be covered in blood.
Not projects might not be having a good time right now.
It's not as bad as I would think.
Hmm.
Like there's one time where I tried to like go and I nothing was coming out. A little bit, little pieces were coming out, and then after the second one, it was tinted with fucking blood. The
Hmm. Well, I hashtag bring back Red. Should I should I keep calling you that? Uh, you still run the account, right? You still support the movement?
Yeah, he's still running the account, but and he for all right. So here's the thing.
Hmm.
Hashtag bring back Fred is there's like a this we all know this. If you're new to this shit, there's like a running joke that we're trying to bring back Fred
Yeah, I know that.
high school movie.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
and like half like a couple of weeks ago, Mumkey messaged him and he was left on red,
yeah.
and then
He deleted his
bring
Facebook
and
again.
then bring back Fred or Emeraldo just went on a fucking downward spiral of
Yeah,
going completely uh doomer.
yeah.
He even
I was worried
he
about you,
even
man.
went he even went he even changed his nickname to all his fucking emo shit like fucking on Lewis server he changed his nickname to give up on your dream
Hmm.
and like he even changed his real at to I think it's like Do Hope or something
Hmm.
or
Dark,
and
dark times.
right now his uh his uh his nickname is when does it end? But I think he got over it.
Well, getting over it is more like a process, I would probably say.
Yeah, and I think pulling through.
Like, over it, lol. Okay. Okay. I guess you're officially over it then. Um, yeah. But we still got a mission to do, okay? If Frizz not back, then
Yeah.
we gotta bring him back. That's that's how it goes. Um, yeah. I was just explaining what I learned about Graham Annable, since I was interested in his art and his what is it? Interested in his art and his artistic influences. But yeah, I think we're just ready to start the book, basically.
Yeah, I don't think it's as much blood as I thought it would be.
Hmm.
Like I don't even think there was blood. I expected it to be. You know when your nose bleeds and after like 30 minutes it's still like there's still like blood but a bit. I thought it would be like that, but there's fucking nothing.
Hmm.
There's nothing.
Well, that's a good thing. Nothing to worry about. Now let's just get into the book. Now, one thing I do like is the cover.
Hold
Uh,
up, I
Yeah.
probably I probably should you probably wait until I go back to until
Hmm.
I go back to my bedroom.
All right.
I'll see you there.
Uh, have you heard of Frog and Toad? Frog and Toad are friends. Um, but yeah. Oh, you've read it before. Is that true? Oh, they're covering the illustrations. Hmm. You watched this? Oh, I didn't know it was a film. Not the same. Hmm. I'm looking at your meme.
Oh shit.
All right. We're gonna start the book since you're back.
Yeah. Uh uh So
Hmm.
Bring Back Fred and Morado fucking sent me It's Not the Same Without You, and I'm gonna send him a link, but I'm also gonna play what's on that link.
Okay.
Wait, I forgot it's loud as fuck. I'm gonna try to balance these.
Why do you know this?
All right, fuck it, that's enough. Basically, it's a dancing pickle to a warped version of a warped edit of to a like a vibrato edit of fucking
Not the same.
W WWW's W of Jenny Rom's www dot blonde girl
Hmm.
or blondie girl as it's pronounced as on the song.
Are your references always this complicated? Okay.
I can see our only friends online. I have real life friends, but I I have trouble making friends like on the internet.
Hmm.
All right, so this is the first page, the book of Grickle. So this is the one that this one came out in 2001 according to Google.
Hmm. Yeah, I couldn't find a source on that one. Look, entire comics, 2001, 2003, 2010. So I guess that's how it went. I don't really know how that happened.
I think the original print came out in 2001. Then they added more things in like 2003 and then in 2010.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, introduction. Funny. This book will make
Funny
you laugh out
book.
loud. Grickle is funny stuff. Of course, the people who watch the Grickle channel on YouTube already know that. Mhm.
What the fuck? There's a Grickle
I
channel?
told you. I told you there was a Grickle channel.
Oh,
And I put it in the description of this live stream. For them, I have only 2 words. Space Wolf. For the rest of you, I have a warning. Grickle is also very, very strange in a good way. This is the kind of comic I've lived to discover when I was a kid. First, when I was a kid in the 60s, when comics were a little subversive, it was usually best if my mom didn't know what I was reading. It was a time when Mad and Fritz the Cat and Wacky Pages were around. Wacky Packages.
yeah. He's talking about the 60s, so I don't think. Wait, the actual comic that Fritz the Cat is based on, was that actually around in the 60s?
I wouldn't know. I think we have to just take him as at his word here.
Well, it started in 1965, so on the
Okay.
what the fuck? What the fuck? He says growing up in growing up in the 60s, but I looked at this as fucking Wikipedia, and he was born in 1970.
I was a kid in the 60s. Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that one. Sublime. Shocking. Hilarious. Very few cartoonists can balance all these emotions and still deliver a knockout comedy. Graham
No,
Animal.
I think that's the illustrator, Graham Graham Annable,
Mm-hmm.
who whose Wikipedia I just saw.
Okay. And do it over and over again.
No, his name is on the fucking
No, this guy. I was a kid in the 60s. This guy, Jeff Smith, is the one who's talking.
Yes.
This is his self-portrait. Is he holding a knife? Is he holding a pen? That's for you to decide.
It's a knife. the head of the head is way too big to be a pen.
The
Pens are
drawings
mostly
look simple and clear, but they're loaded with punch. Eyeballs squint and puff, foreheads sweat and squirm, and jaws gape and bark. The
it's
timing is
definitely a knife.
absolutely flawless. What's really amazing is how honest the most outrageous jokes are. There's just something there's something very human that rings true in these pages. That's the hallmark of great cartoonists like Don Martin and Harvey Kurtzman in Mad, E.C. Cigar in Popeye, and Matt Groening in Life in Hell. I'm going to take notes on these comics later. This collection contains a treasure trove of black and white Grickle comics originally published in various places. There, that answers our question about the date, including some self-published mini-comics that are pretty rare and will be seen by many people for the first time. Seriously, a treasure trove. Okay, now forget everything I just said. Go get yourself a glass of milk and some cookies and go read Grickle.
I'm gonna try to instead I'm gonna wash my hands because I just
If you look on the
not right
page that if you look on the website that I'm using, it says it has 3 million views. That's a lot. A lot of people read Grickle.
But
And
I don't
yeah.
read the comic. I think that's for people
Oh, and the illustrator is Canadian, if you didn't know that.
I don't think you can.
I think Project had to step away from the computer.
I don't think that those are from people who read the comic. I think that those are from those who watch the videos because it says views.
I
Or
think this first comic thing here don't have any text.
fuck,
And it just the
fuck it.
first.
Go again.
Are you ready, Project? Are you with me? Are you gonna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Forget everything I just said.
All right. Let's see.
All right. What am I supposed to be the one who reads it?
Okay. Hold on a second, guys.
It barely. I could bear. I could barely see the fucking uh water coming out of the hose because uh because I have because because I'm because I'm fucking running on like 6 or 7 hours of sleep.
Okay. Well, we'll try to keep this a short stream then. All right.
No,
We'll get into.
it's like something that I could work with, right?
Hold on. This is the first comic. Commercial success. Okay. Ford. Ford. This is still Ford, right? GM. He,
No, I think that's Mitsubishi.
no,
That's
this
one that we.
cross thing.
Wait, I think that's either Hyundai or Mitsubishi.
That's no way that's Hyundai. We're talking about this cross thing after Ford. This guy says Ford. This guy, oh, hey, Ford with the cross. You're gonna make me look this up. This is supposed to be funny comic, okay? Balls to the wall comedy. What is that?
Yeah, and instead we're just yeah, and instead we're just going just fucking around trying to find the logos they're talking about.
This is important. This is important world building.
Like
Volvo.
yeah,
Oh, it's a Chevrolet.
it's a Chevrolet.
It's world building, okay? Okay, Ford, Chevrolet. And he's like, no, no, GM, General Motors. And he's like, really cheap. He's like, oh, Dodge. All right, Toyota. And then he goes home, and the wife, Macy. There we have it, boys.
Oh,
You know who? Do
oh
you know who controls the purse in the family? The wife. That's the facts.
yes.
Them's the breaks.
But I'm but I was more distracted by the Macy's part because how because
Hi, Bunny Monkey.
the guy I don't want to talk about, the guy whose name I don't want to fucking mention, who's not Lobster. This is completely separate from Lobster. This is that fucking music snob from fucking Tim server.
Mhm.
Naples?
Uh, has a rap where he
Is
mentions
it Naples
Macy.
the Thief, Fish Boy?
No, it's how to. All right, it's how to.
I
He
never
made a
talked
rap
to
where
him.
he
Isn't
said,
his profile picture like Godzilla?
yeah.
Oh, I've never talked to that
He
guy.
had a rap where he mentioned Macy's, and he mentions it in a very not safe for work, not safe to mention and not get canceled.
All right.
Okay.
Look, if all is well and good, let's just move on to the next comic. We got
Hey
200
Fred, I
pages.
saw the newest.
The actual
wait, never
the actual the actual line, just so you know,
Oh,
is
Fred just died.
bumping some token tunes to drown out the chads, all getting Stacy while I'm shopping at Macy's. That store made by a K word, man, they wealth out of sight.
Okay.
Funny Monkey.
Frog
What
and
were you
Toad.
saying to
Oh,
Fred
fuck, it's
before he
still
left?
going.
Hold on, Project. Funny Monkey
Fred,
wanted to say
I
something.
saw the newest Monkey and Biggs, and it's about
It's-
confirmed that Fred is not coming back.
Oh, how's it confirmed?
Well,
No.
basically, he said what Biggs said was apparently Biggs and Fred like hate each other. Like I
Mm.
guess they got in a big fight or something.
Mhm.
But he said I dislike Fred so much, but this one guy said he'd PayPal me $50 if I talked to Fred, and I refused the money because that's how much I dislike Fred.
Mm.
And then Mumpke said, you know, since the Bring Back Fred thing's been going on for so long, I logged into my Facebook for the first time in years, messaged Fred asking, "Hey Fred, you know, the people want you back. You know, they're demanding the return of Fred.
Mm.
You know, he has the
I'm-
chance to, you know, be popular for once." And then he just leaves me on red. So he said he deleted his Facebook. So yeah, now he has no way to contact Fred.
Because he deleted the Facebook.
Yeah.
That's what you mean? That's the confirmation that he's not coming back?
Man.
Well, because he doesn't have any way to contact Fred anymore since he deleted his Facebook.
So I guess we just have to make Monkey.
Yeah, there's a fucking but Beta. There's the live beyond Facebook.
But Fred is only on
I
Facebook. The only point of contact between Monkey and Fred is Facebook.
I DM'd Monkey on Twitter what Fred's
Fred were
Facebook was,
friends
but he
in
didn't
high
respond.
school. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure their high school probably knows where the fuck he is now.
Yeah, but who's gonna go dig up the
Fred's high
files?
school.
Are you gonna go dig up the files on their high school? Where did they even go to high school?
Maybe we'll study cooking time with Fred and then dox him.
Yes.
But Alan, I said wait, it's still going, not because I'm a lazy piece of shit, but because I thought the punchline was the woman saying Macy's.
It is still going. Oh, and that probably also was the punchline. The book of Grickle, I'm pretty sure for the first half of the book, follows this guy, follows the character. You see this guy that says the dog food thing? It follows the character of this guy.
Oi, Emmer. Bix, Bix, deleting his Facebook. You can thank fucking Bix for that.
No, Monkey deleted his Facebook.
Monkey deleted his own Facebook?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's what we were saying.
All because Fred left it on red the first time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Imagine if Fred responded though, and Fred would be back, man.
Imagine if Monkey kept on going like 5-6 months later and Fred responded.
Yeah. But we don't live in that universe.
It could have happened. But Monkey just, how's it going? This could be us, but you just playing.
Maybe
That could have happened, but
we have to start hashtag bring back Manimal. See if that goes anywhere.
No, we gotta stick to our guns here. If we flip flop, then Monkey's not gonna respect us.
Hashtag Bix is over party.
Hashtag bring back Asperger. Hashtag bring back Digibro.
Hashtag bring back Jasper.
If you guys are looking at the comic, like, I guess, I mean, you could pretty much follow the comic, even though it's just company logos.
So there's talking about brands?
Yeah, the things that they're using are the things that they want. He's like, Target, Walmart. He's looking at the dog food. Better dog food. And the kids want soda. He's like, no, have some juice. He's like, you know what? Let's play some games.
Atari. What the fuck? Didn't Atari like go out of business in the mid-90s?
I have no idea.
Well, they did make the Atari Jaguar, the best console ever made. Oh, so like they have PBS, which is the free network, but they want HBO, which is the expensive network.
I don't know, because then it goes on and it says ABC. I think the wife and the husband just have different tastes, and they're not listening to each other, basically.
Okay.
He's like, CNN News. And then she just like doesn't care.
New York Times and People
Magazine.
Apple and Microsoft.
They actually stopped making consoles like in the early 90s.
You know, I have a feeling that the wife and the husband are gonna get divorced. What do you guys say?
Oh.
They can't agree on brands. How are they gonna have a successful marriage.
Hmm.
Okay, dialogue
Yes.
kicks in.
Set aside their differences and agree to disagree.
Maybe.
What's JetBlue Airways?
Like,
Oh,
I'm
it's an airline company. Okay.
And he's like,
US,
honey, commercial
United
airlines.
States. This is a certified United States moment.
Okay. And this is the end
Wait,
of
what
the.
the fuck? What the fuck? Did you just completely glide over this fucking page?
No? What do you mean?
I could barely look at the top of the
Here. Wow, look at the sunset. They're both looking at the sunset. JetBlue Airways. And he's like, no, commercial airlines. And they're both happy. And then that's the end of the comic.
all right.
They finally agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. Second comic is called Walk In. Gonna see a doctor. Like,
Hmm.
Dr. Felton.
Doctor.
Yep. That's the dude Tom suggested. And then he just starts coughing again. I'm here to see Dr. Felton. You're one of the patients of the doctor.
Now it's getting interesting.
No, I was referred to him by a friend. Sit down and fill this out. What's your name? And that's it. And then he just passes out.
I think it's kind of skipping. I think it's skipping. Hold up. The first.
All right, hold on a second.
Hold up. I need to go to the fucking browser version. Because it's this.
He's on mobile. Pizza just arrived for me.